Go for it, buddy. There you go.
Well, I'm diagnosed with depression, so I have clinical depression, anxiety. Recently found out I had autism as well. Then learning skills of ADHD and dyslexia.
With anxiety and mild depression and sort of slight mood swings from time to time.
I've always described it as the ocean. I'd say it's like always there, like you always know the ocean's there, but it doesn't always affect you. Like, it comes in waves, like sometimes I'll wake up and feel like nothing. Sometimes I'll wake up and feel like really bad. Really unmotivated, like a lot of unmotivation. And then that kind of just feeds into like a negative circle. And anxiety is like overthinking.
Sort of, I'll be, overthinking about stuff that has been maybe said in a day in a conversation, just like a minuscule thing that just could really, like make me lose a whole night's sleep just over the tiniest little thing.
I don't go out, I'm quite introverted. I like my own space. I think that feeds off my autism though, because I like being in control of my own surroundings.
Sleep, it's affected my sleep a lot in the past, but since I've sought help and stuff, I've learned strategies around that. But in the past, it's kept me up all night. Sort of sweating. I get itchy sometimes, so sometimes it really does affect my sleep. Yeah.
I just want everything that I'm doing to be in my own control. So like, my bedroom is safe. Like, I don't need to overthink anything because it's my own stuff. Like, everything is where I know it is.
I've always preferred going out just because my way of, funnily enough, dealing with my anxiety is actually just being with other people and sort of vibing off how they are. That's always been for me. I know a lot of people just sort of struggle with social anxiety, and that's never hugely been me, but it sort of depends on the occasion and what it is.
And the social interaction is just hard because you can't control someone else's emotions or reactions, which is why I don't like it. Yeah, I feel like I definitely cut myself off for like a long time. I had to drop out of school, so I think there was one time when I didn't leave the house for like a good 6 months.
Yeah. Helping with my anxiety is always, I've done a lot of mountain biking since I was a kid, water sports, skiing, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, it's always been my thing.
So if you were to explain like mental health to somebody who didn't really understand it, so like for me for instance, I can't get into your head, but if you're trying to tell someone about mental health in just like a few sentences, maybe, don't put any pressure on yourself, but like in a few sentences, how do you say it?
Unmotivation, it's just not having motivation. The depression just feeds off taking away motivation. And that can be as simple as like even getting up can just be like the smallest thing, like so tiresome. Like when somebody looks at a mountain and thinks, oh, I can't remember to climb that. Like to somebody that's suffering from depression, like that could be like getting out of bed.
Okay,
like,
just everything.
Can be as like tiresome, mentally draining to just do anything, like make breakfast, go to sleep sometimes and just be like, I don't want to go to sleep.
The way I'd explain it is, obviously mental health comes in loads of different forms, but if I was to explain sort of anxiety, I think as a definition probably it's just worrying about the future. But I think a lot of people that don't have anxiety will hear the word anxiety and think, oh yeah, just you get anxious, but it can really cripple you as a person and really sort of make you feel really worthless. And I think that's why a lot recently people are trying to open their eyes to mental health and try and make it much more of a bigger deal, because it is. I think I've always been like a happy, smiley kid, but I've always kind of put on a front a lot of the time to a lot of people, but I think that's what is really quite not good about mental health, is the fact that people will, you could be the most positive person in the world and everyone would look up to you in that sense, but you can still have your own stuff.
Yeah, so what do you think of like Movember? So first of all, did you grow a moustache for it?
I'd like to have done, but and I think if I saw a lot of my friends sort of growing moustaches and donating to the cause, I think it would make me feel good, and it would make me feel as well that it's good that people are, you know, donating to that cause, and you know,
Becoming more aware
making it more aware, and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing.
Perfect. Right. Well done then, buddy.